bit more of Injustice. So what we're doing today is the multiverse event for the Atom, and oddly enough lately the Atom, I managed to get him all the way to level 30, so hopefully we will have no trouble with this particular world. So I should actually go back and read the entire thing. Your mentor went MIA from Earth 2558. So you open a doorway to the multiverse to find him. Problem: you're no hero, just a PhD candidate. Close that door before a crisis starts. Alpha Practice. Somehow your quantum bio belt opened this cosmic door. Jump through it. So don't forget to say hello to me, guys, because I am in the chat. And I will talk to you guys as much as I possibly can. And in this world we're going to go up against Green Arrow, Cheetah, Poison Ivy, Blue Beetle, and one of the Ninja Turtles. I'll also be giving off information when and where I possibly can about the Atom himself. So if you are watching the chat, just do give me a little hello.
Excuse me? I've seen the truth. Now I fight for it. Begin.
Whoa. Love that little move of the Atom. Just shrinks right down and spins around them like a bug.
Small wonders never cease.
So we'll do what we can to give you guys information on the Atom. There has been quite a few different people who've donned the name. And sorry Ollie, but you just weren't a match. So the first person and the most famous known person to don the suit or the name of the Atom and become somewhat of a hero is obviously the character that Brendan Ruth plays on the Legends of Tomorrow and Arrow show likewise, by the name of Ray Palmer. But unfortunately Ray Palmer's not the person we're getting in this particular game. Who we've got is Ryan Cho, who is essentially Ray Palmer's successor. He worked very, very closely with Ray Palmer himself and is essentially his student. I mean, he actually inherits quite a lot of...
Wannabe heroes are too gamey.
Listen, Crouching Tiger, I'm no wannabe. Begin.
He actually inherits a lot of Ray Palmer's technology and sort of enhances it, how it's used, or does certain other different things that Ray Palmer doesn't do with it, which is pretty cool.
White dwarf matter, am I right?
So Ryan Cho, pretty much a cool guy. And actually, there's a topic of discussion for the chat room. Who's your favourite Atom? Are you familiar with Ryan Cho, or are you more familiar with Ray Palmer? Granted, Ray Palmer is the one that we see on Legends of Tomorrow and connected with the Arrowverse. I'm recording. this is going to be an interesting fight against Poison Ivy.
You know Ray Palmer. I'm looking for him.
Are you his new youthful ward?
Sure. I kinda like the sound of that.
Begin.
So an interesting little factor for you guys. Ray Palmer's first appearance was in September, October time in 1961, whereas Ryan Cho didn't take up the mantle until August 2006. So Ryan Cho, the guy that we have right here, is actually the current Atom. So it was really cool to get him in this game. As I just plug in my controller there.
What could be more fun than studying physics?
Here I wanted us to be friends.
Today's topic? Ballistics.
Begin.
I really love the interactions between the Atom and Blue Beetle because it's kind of a really good example of a teacher and a student together. Because Ryan Cho's actual occupation as biology teacher.
Every failure is a chance to learn.
Or a teacher of physics. I think it's a teacher of physics.
Adam wins.
Ah, Swamp Thing arm.
I'm not so sure I want this fight.
You'll be rage quitting in a heartbeat.
What would Professor Palmer do?
Begin.
And that is a big old question there. What would Ray Palmer do?
I'm making this up as I go.
I really didn't want to have to do that. I think what I'll do, guys, is at the end of every world I'll give you a little fact about either Ray Palmer or Ryan Cho, sorry. And I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, please do put it in the chat. Okay, so the next world. These metahumans won't take it easy on you just because you're the new kid. Well, I wouldn't expect them to. So we've got Sub-Zero, Cheetah, Captain Cold, Black Canary, Superman, Black Manta, Joker, and Ivy again. So while you guys are in the chat, do let me know who your favourite Atom is, whether it's the original of...
This fight is all too real, Ryan Choi.
Choi. There you go, Ryan Choi.
Ninjas know your name.
Begin.
So I was pronouncing it wrong. So let me know who your favourite Atom is, whether it's Ray Palmer or Ryan Choi.
It's a big world. I'm here to save.
I personally like both of them. They're both the same kind of mindset.
Adam wins.
I fought mice bigger than you.
I'll shred you to ribbons.
They had better table manners too.
Begin.
Is anyone normal around here?
Adam wins.
I really do love his super move. It's definitely really something different from what we've seen before.
May I borrow your gun for a closer look?
You wanna be a popsicle?
I just need it for research purposes.
Begin.
Thank you for confirming my theory.
And here comes his super move. Boom! And down he goes. Next up, Black Canary. One of Lord Blair's favorite characters to play as.
Miss Canary, care to go a few rounds?
You want to go a few rounds with me?
Bruce says I should learn from Best.
Begin.
He's not wrong. You really should learn from the best. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I'm kind of hoping that they might bring out a character like this in Mortal Kombat, or in the next Mortal Kombat game. The one that can really shrink down really, really small. Really, really hopeful for it.
Adam wins.
Made short work of Canary. Superman.
White Dwarf matter packs a punch.
Good thing I'm invincible.
You
Hello to the people
just
who are
totally
watching.
OP.
Begin.
See that in a kung fu movie?
You certainly will.
Adam wins.
A mind like yours should aim higher.
I is the fall of Atlantis.
To the benefit of no one but yourself.
Begin.
Sorry about that, guys.
On a one-way trip to the microverse?
Adam wins.
Woohoo! We come up with the win. Two more fights and we're done with this particular branch of the world. So today's stream is going to be a lot shorter, guys, than yesterday's stream because we were going through the story element. This one's a pretty straightforward one.
Smile.
You can't spell slaughter without laughter.
This is very true.
I get theoretical physics, but I don't get you.
Begin.
Atoms are relatively large, it turns out.
You're taking the fun out of this.
Turns out, size does matter.
So don't worry guys, there will be a new fact about the atom at the end of this world.
Adam wins.
Whether it's something you guys knew about, I don't know. If you have facts about the atom that you'd like to share, please put it in the comments. I know, Pen, it's me again. I'm back with another video. We had a nice big long stream yesterday with one of my co-hosts, the wonderful Lord Blair, and if he's watching, hi Blair! He might be back with us tomorrow as we do another nice
I
crazy
would die for the green.
world.
Instead, you're going to prison.
Begin.
Well, he's the atom. Sometimes he has small, sometimes he has large.
Some days are just weird, huh?
So the topic of discussion for you, Pen, there's two different types of atom. There is the Ryan Cho, who is prominently featured in this game, and then there's Ray Palmer, who's prominently featured in the Arrowverse on TV. So I'm hoping for the chat to discuss who they like more. Do you like the Ryan Cho character, or do you like the Ray Palmer? And is there any particular reason why you like that character over the other? And then since we finished that world, what I'll do before I do the next world is drop a little bit of knowledge on you guys by giving you a Ray Palmer or a Ray Palmer or Ryan Cho fact. So let's go with a fact. Ray Palmer, well, Ray and Ryan both have brown eyes, and brown hair does Mr. Ray Palmer have, whereas Mr. Ryan Cho has black hair. So a little bit of hair colour there for you. That's fair enough. But moving on to this multiverse world, your bio belt received an encrypted signal. Follow from here, follow it, and we should get a piece of level 15 gear for the atom. And I feel as if I'm about to sneeze. Sorry about that, guys.
Adam.
Hi, Blue. But does that carpet match the drapes? I'm pretty sure it does. Of course I haven't seen the other one. And thank you, Blue. It's very appreciative of you saying bless me.
It's easy if you know physics.
Is that supposed to scare me?
The atom isn't just a clever name.
Begin.
Deji, bless you. So yeah, we had a very big long stream yesterday. I will be cutting that up and putting it across. I will be putting it across to my YouTube channel, but it's a very, very long stream and I'm going to be cutting some parts out of it. So just keep an eye on my YouTube channel. This one, however, because I'm not editing anything out, is just going to go straight onto YouTube after I'm done. And it's going to be a shorter stream, guys, because last night's one was very, very long. But I do thank Lord Blair, if you're watching, for taking the time out and doing that big long stream with us. Because I know that you're almost, well, you're as busy as I am, and, you know, finding the free time to do stuff, not easy.
You ever been swallowed alive?
Excuse me?
I have, and it was fascinating.
Begin.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Want a one-way trip to the microverse?
Well, not compared to my knowledge. Like, there's only been 2 separate people at this particular point in time that have donned the mantle of the Atom, and that's Ray Palmer and Ryan Cho.
You'll soften in your old age.
This is a growth opportunity for me.
Adam wins.
Now, just so you guys know, there will be a stream tomorrow.
If you know physics.
I'll be doing one at...
Care to prove it to me now?
Begin.
Okay, so just for the sake of you guys hearing me, there will be a stream tomorrow. I'll be doing one at 6 PM, hopefully UK time, where we'll be going through the multiverse world for everyone's favourite nut job, Harley Quinn. So I do hope you guys will be able to have the opportunity to join me for that one. It's going to be similar to this one. We might and might not have a co-host on that one. I'm not 100% sure yet. We've got to see what their availability is. Love that super move. was that you were saying about Ryan Cho being small, Pen?
Adam wins.
So after we beat Captain Cold in this world, I will put in a little factor.
White dwarf matter packs a punch.
Enough to warp space-time?
Let me show you what I mean.
Begin.
Maybe. Oh, here comes Flash's super move. What the hell did that T-Rex do to deserve that? That's the question I ask.
You're really helping my research.
Adam wins.
And while I have the opportunity, guys,
Help me find Palmer, Swamp Thing.
You're not ready, boy.
If you want to test me, I'm ready.
Begin.
while I have the opportunity, guys, I'm just going to remind you there is a voting poll for you on the Jai Facebook, where you can vote on what my next Let's Play is going to be, whether it will be the LEGO Jurassic World game, or whether it's going to be Infamous First Light. There is a total of 3 days, I think it is now. Let me have a quick look. Okay, this poll will end in 2 days, so you've got 2 days left on the voting poll, guys. So do have a look in and see if your favourite game is winning. Remember, you have the power to change that, if you so desire. Now I've just had notifications there. You completed 4 achievements like clockwork. It begins, yada yada yada. So Ray Palmer is actually the 4th number. Sounds like you're getting big, that sound
No mere mortal.
going around.
Begin.
I'm not sure what you mean, Pen, by that. Oh no, this is just late night feeling ick. I'll be okay by tomorrow, hopefully. It's the simple weather changing stuff. Like, we've had a lot of weird weather in the UK as of late. It was actually snowing yesterday. So sudden shifts in weather can make me feel ick. Yeah, autocorrect can be a pain in the ass. I honestly don't know what's going on with the weather as of late. It's just been like crazy all over the world. So, next up we have Harley Quinn, who is the person we'll be working with tomorrow. We'll be doing Harley Quinn's World in the Multiverse event. So I hope you guys enjoy that when it happens.
I'm not sure why Batman paired us up.
How about slaps and tickles at 10 paces?
Miss Harleen, I'm sure that's not it.
Begin.
Maybe she's just having a hot flush. So what actually got you guys in the chat room? Have you, either of you been watching the Krypton TV series that recently started?
On a one-way trip to the microverse?
And if you are watching it, what are your thoughts on it? Are you enjoying it, or are you not enjoying it?
Now this is more like it.
I can't let Dr. Palmer down.
What was it that upset you about it, Blue? Well, I have to admit, I didn't have extremely high expectations going into this particular show, because I knew it was going to be a prequel kind of idea, and we were not going to be following the ideal Superman storyline, which I was okay with. I had the last 15 people in my family die from combat smoking.
May I borrow your gun for a closer look?
Jeez, how new are you, kid?
I'm the new way.
Okay.
Begin.
That got dark real quick, I'm sorry to say. I personally knew that the newest Adam Strange shows up on Krypton smoking and poignantly displaying a pack of cigarettes. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I don't think they're intentionally trying to glorify smoking in any way.
Some days are just weird.
I think that's something that they'll maybe address in an upcoming episode or something. Because he's more prominently featured in, I think, either the second episode, I'm pretty sure it's the second episode, and he's not smoking in that. So I think they kind of tested the water a little bit. And rightfully so. I mean, smoking shouldn't be glorified at all. I mean, I'm forever frowning at people when they're smoking or vaping even around young children. But I was kind of surprised. Excuse me, I'm just going to get a quick sip. Netflix is under fire for the high number of scenes in their popular shows where there is a lot of smoking. Oh, well, I didn't know that. There you go. But as far as the TV show goes itself, if we put Adam Strange to the side for the moment, I'll come back to him. I was actually kind of surprised to find that we were going really far back in time and we're more focusing on how everything is to do with Superman, and there's been very little mention of his cousin Kara. But what has interested me is seeing the affiliation between the House of El and the House of Zod. That really interested me. I was actually really digging the show until that. Well, that's fair. So I was really happy to see that happening, and we're getting level 25 gear off of this, so I should actually read the little description. But before that, I'm going to give you guys a nice little fact about the Atom. So, the Atom's allies include Superman, Frankenstein, Kyle Rayner, and Wonder Woman. His enemies include Vandal Savage, Kronos, and Mganrika. This sounds like a really weird one. It's spelled M''Nagalh. So apparently this particular person, or this particular enemy, is deciding nobody else is having an A in their name apart from me. So, that aside, the strange noise and radiation at this location, ... It's a trap! We're getting gold gear out of it, guys, so let's go in, and then we'll update our gear. I love updating gear. It's wonderful. And so we're going up against Donatello, Captain Cold, Black Canary, Scarecrow, Aquaman, Poison Ivy, Arrow, and a couple of other people. Yay, Atom! Kyle, swoon! Yeah, I think everybody can swoon over Kyle Rayner. It's not difficult.
That you'll lose. Got any facts to back that up? Let me show you what I mean.
Begin.
He's definitely one of those people you need to swoon over. And he's one of my favourite lanterns. I mean, I don't have any issue with any of the other lanterns, don't get me wrong, but I personally see Hal Jordan and John Stewart as a bit of a stick in the mud. Exactly. Kyle Rayner is just better because he's an artist and he's a better Green Lantern because of it, or a better Lantern because of it. He's extremely creative. Well, yeah, definitely. I think next to Nightwing, he's probably the most overly sexualized male character in comic books. Well, Nightwing and Superboy.
Size does matter.
Ooh, nasty move by Donatello. Sorry, Donnie. We had to put you down. Yeah, I mean, I personally, like I say, I don't care for Hal Jordan or Jon Stewart, because I feel those are just two characters that are kind of like, oh, it's all doom and gloom, and I have to be like
May I borrow your gun for a
cop
closer look?
man.
You want to be
That kind of irritates me about them. Guy Gardner, everybody gives him such a bad rep, but he's an interesting character, to say the least. Carol Farris, more like Hal Jordan's main squeeze, so again, I don't really care too much about her. She's a decent character, but she's nothing to write home about. She's almost a Lois Lane clone, if you ask me. Indigo 1 is one of my favourite lanterns, and actually the lantern, the Indigo Tribe, is one of my favourite lantern corps, if not my favourite lantern corps. Simply because they have their own way of doing things, and they not only have their own way of doing things, the ring that a Indigo Lantern uses is parasitic in nature, so it bonds with the host kind of in a symbiotic way and forces you to feel compassion. So you could be the most evil person in the universe, and this particular ring will make you feel compassion for all the evil that you've done, get you to change your ways. And the whole story behind the Indigo Tribe is so amazingly in-depth, and it's in-depth to Abonsur, the person who passed their ring of power to Hal Jordan. Sorry about that little sniff there. And here we go up against Black Canary.
You ever been swallowed alive?
That would be a no.
I have, and it was fascinating.
Begin.
So yeah guys, we're just going on with this particular little Let's Play, or this multiverse event for the Atom. The topic of conversation, one thing about Hal Jordan, his relationship with Arlissa was kinda really creepy. Yeah, kinda that's why, one of the other reasons why I don't really like Hal Jordan as a character. Like, he's portrayed in some medias as being a ladies' man, and I just see him as cocky and arrogant. It's partly why I kinda like Kyle Rayner more, because you get more of an in-depth personality behind him. Whereas somebody like Hal Jordan, you're not really getting much of a personality there. Jon Stewart is very guarded as well. Like, I honestly, the best representation I've seen of Jon Stewart is in the Justice League animated TV show, when he had his relationship with Shayera Hall. But we all knew that that was doomed from the start. Shayera is really meant to be with Carter Hall. The two of them are destined throughout eternity to find each other and to fall in love.
You prey on people's fears.
How does that make you feel?
Like you're a sadist, but that's conjecture.
Begin.
But still... It's still wobbly.
My research.
Squishy squish. Blue and OP much? What do you mean, Pen? And who are you referring to as OP? Me or the character that got squished there?
I hypothesize that you lose.
Not as long as I breathe.
I'm simply interpreting the facts.
Ah, okay.
Begin.
Well, when I'm not coughing up a lung or just coughing in general, it's me that's playing them, and I know this game inside out. Almost. But don't worry. There's a few fights coming up that might be a little bit challenging for me.
White dwarf matter, am I right?
Thank you very much, Pen. It's very kind of you. Yeah, it's just skipping around with that selfie. I just thought, I'm gonna go around and take a selfie. Land 5 uppercuts during the match.
You know Ray Palmer. I'm looking for him.
Are you his new youthful ward?
Sure. I kinda like the sound of that.
Begin.
Change it to what though, Pen? There's Ivy with her plantomorph.
Thank you for confirming my theory.
I'm telling you guys, that plant is inspired by the creatures from Aliens, the xenomorphs. That's why I'm calling it a plantomorph. I'm coining that saying right now. You're welcome, internet.
Eyes up here, kid.
You're talking to a man of science.
Unfortunately, Ben, I can't multiplay with anyone because I don't have PSN Plus. You need to have PSN Plus in order to play with people from across the world. And I'm a poor individual, so sorry. But I do have a clan in Injustice 2, so you're more than welcome to join that. You don't even have the game. Ugh, you had me all excited there, Pen, for a moment. How dare you? Excited at the prospect of wiping the floor with your butt.
Fighting is easier if you know physics.
Let's put apples on our heads. Find out.
If you want to test me, I'm ready.
Begin.
Actually, you're more nice than evil. Or mean, as you say.
Giving me ideas for new arrows.
Every failure is a chance to learn.
Regardless of how evil you try to be. It seems like Green Arrow's actually putting up a little bit of a fight. A little bit of a fight, not much. I mean, he tried, but at the end of the day, he still got his ass kicked. Evil, blah. A little bit of a fight because he just has chin whiskers. He does not want anyone else to mess with them.
Do not waste my time with pleasantries.
Venom is known to affect one's manners.
Begin.
Well, I wouldn't want anyone messing with my chin whiskers either. But I don't have any, so if I had them, I wouldn't want anyone to mess with them. Bean's getting the super removal.
You will receive no mercy.
Ooh, nasty. Bean actually might get me in this one. Might. And he did. Well done, Bane. But we here on the Giant 452 channel never give up. Unless we have to.
I hear we're both overachievers.
I was a gifted child.
Care to prove it to me now?
Begin.
Yep, I never underestimate Bane. There's been one or two times when Bane's got me on the ropes. Ooh. Well, we've got his first level of health down. Ooh, nasty moves.
Silence your shame.
Ooh, super move again. But I was able to put him down. We got a sit for the Joker. Which is coincidental because we're going up against the Joker now.
Statistically speaking, you can't beat me.
Everyone is always so judgy.
So,
Let me
Joker.
show you what I mean.
Begin.
trip to the microverse?
I hold the winning hand.
Nice super move to the Joker there. But whether or not it'll save my butt is unknown. Yeah, it's probably saved my butt. Ooh, cool burst to the face.
My punchlines keep landing.
I can't let Dr. Palmer down.
Ooh. Because that's part of his maneuvers, he can do specific little moves. Like, if he has a lot of red on the floor, he might be able to use, like, the atom of fire to come out of nowhere. Blue, he might shrink or, like, increase the size of something random, like a trash can that he can throw at his opponent. So he keeps dropping chemicals on the floor in order to do different things. I think it even sometimes, like, if a certain opponent steps on it, it might set off a fire. I haven't really looked too much into that ability. It was one of the first abilities I got with him and I just went with it.
Do I ever find Ray Palmer, Kent?
You speak with Naboo, not Kent Nelson.
I don't recall asking you to join us, Naboo.
Begin.
Vengeance upon us.
See? Did a little fire move there. This is why I hate fighting Dr. Fate.
Atoms are relatively large, it turns out.
Ooh.
Your fate is unwritten.
We've been level pegging pretty far right now. Use your super move, guys. You can hear the people screaming at home.
You cannot be redeemed.
Every failure is a chance to learn.
That's why I saved my super move.
Here I thought you were a hero.
You will submit to order.
And that is why we put Kent Nelson on his butt. Or Naboo. Alrighty, so we finished that particular world. Yippee to us, or at least that tower. And what I'll do now is give you guys a little Atom fact, and then we'll go pick up our amazing new gear and put an augmentation on for us as well. So we have a level 25 arm piece for the Atom, a level 25 leg piece, and a level 25 chest piece, all gold. And apparently that didn't complete. Why did it not complete? Megawatt. Oh, we need to have a gold score. Oh well, that might not happen. So we'll go and equip those pieces of gear very, very quickly, because the world for the Atom is timed. And it's getting pretty damn late for me. Alrighty. And I have explained in a separate video what these augmentations are. So if you want to know more about them, just head over to the video once I've got it up on YouTube. And they'll explain everything you need to know about augmentations. Alrighty, so we're going back to the multiverse event. I think it's... Yep, I think it's this one that we want. Oh, crap. So, Brainiac has sent Darkseid to take you down once and for all. Don't think Brainiac's really thinking with his head there. So an Atom fact. Well, both the Atom's height and weight is considered variable. So I suppose that kind of makes sense when he's changing his size and mass constantly. But affiliate teams that he's worked with consist of the Justice League of America and the agency SHIELD, or Shade, S, H, A, T, D, sorry, S, H, A, D, and then E, and has a nice little comma at the end of that as well. And there's what happens when Darkseid goes up against me. He gets his butt handed to him. And we get some extra chests. Yippee! And a platinum one, as well as a brand new belt and a brand new headpiece. Okay, so there's some little score points that I'm gonna have to come back and do off the recording, guys, but that's more my problem than it is yours. So we'll try this one against Brainiac. So we'll okay that and then come back and read. The signal came from Brainiac. He's after you. Biobelt. Hero up, rookie. Oh, sorry. The signal came from Brainiac. He's after your biobelt. Hero up, rookie.
Adam.
Welcome back, Blue. Just type it into the chat. I suppose typing in the chat is difficult when you're kicking bad guys' ass. Yes, it is. It's better to speak it than actually type it most of the time.
How many planets have you collected?
The wonders of a billion worlds.
The wonders of
And
a billion
quintillions
worlds.
of micro-worlds within.
Begin.
It's an interesting one for you, Blue. What did you think of Brainiac's appearance on the first episode of Krypton? Because I was so stoked seeing him on that show. And it's not like our normal human actor playing him with a tentacle here and there. I mean, no offense to Smallville and James Masters in particular, but when I seen a green face with a pure black eye, I was so stoked. I was like, hell yeah! It was intriguing. I was definitely stoked. I was sold at that point. And I'm actually, after I'm done here, I'm hoping to go and watch the most recent episode of Gotham, and if I'm very, very lucky, I'll get to watch the most recent episode of Krypton as well. If not, I can always wait until tomorrow to watch Krypton.
Worth collecting.
Brainiac and his tentacles. I mean, he's an interesting character for me too, but I don't like it when they're using tentacles on Brainiac. Kind of freaks me out a little bit. If in doubt, throw something at the opponent. And I
Can't let Dr. Palmer down.
and I have, like most of the entries I have seen, incarnations I have seen, some more than others though. Well, yeah, that's fair. And we beat Brainiac, people! Yay! Let's see what we got in return. Hopefully some good stuff. A moderator. And we got a gold score. Yay! Gold score. And one Platinum Box. One mask for Ryan Cho at level 30. And one Bio Belt at level 30. Huzzah! So I'll do those last two towers. This will be the last tower that we're doing, guys, and we'll wrap it up there. Plus, it makes me think of Tentacle. Okay, not going to finish the rest of that because I want to try and keep this as PG as possible. Remove any additional threats from Earth 2558. So, we're going in on Earth 2558 to see who we can save.
Adam.
Whew, this big long fight list. That's a big long fight list there.
What could be more fun than studying physics?
Fighting is about emotions, not physics.
Not sure if she should be one that's commenting on fighting. The crazy one that she is in this world. I think it was fair to say she didn't see that one coming. Nice try, Wonder Woman. Nice try.
Won't see that in a kung fu movie.
So some of Ray Palmer or the Atom's abilities include shrinking to any size including subatomic, acrobatics, advanced knowledge in biomechanics and physics. So Ray Palmer and Ryan Cho are both really smart individuals, and the sheer fact that both of them can shrink or increase their mass and size really just shows how smart they are. I mean, if you can shrink yourself down to a subatomic level and you're able to take hits at that kind of size from multiple different things, because Ryan Cho has said in this game, and the Atom has kind of said in generally, that there's an entire universe at the subatomic level. There's an entire little macroverse within every atom. And for somebody who explores those types of universes, you have to know what you're doing. Because it can be very dangerous. Next up, Sub-Zero.
I fought mice bigger than you.
I am stronger than you realize.
Care to prove it to me now?
Begin.
I don't know if I'd say that to Sub-Zero if I was you. Not the kind of thing I would say to Sub-Zero. Now that little move there where he jumps into Sub-Zero's ear, that is probably one of the scariest moves that the Atom can pull out in his arsenal, and it doesn't really matter if it's Ryan Cho or Ray Palmer. If you can fly inside somebody's ear, you can do accelerated damage to them. You know, like they illustrated this really recently on Legends of Tomorrow, and I do apologise if this is spoilers for anyone. But Ray Palmer flew inside Nora Dark's ear, and she didn't even know he was there. He could have very easily killed her from the inside out. And I'm not just like saying he re-increases his size and makes her head explode. He could have burst her eardrum, causing her to go deaf. He could have done things to her retinas to make her go blind. And we all forget he could have attacked her brain directly, causing her instant brain death.
Is there no end
So
to
there
your
are
magic?
multiple things that the Atom can do if they fly inside your body. And to think about, when you really think about it, we have multiple locations on our body that they can enter it. And if they go down to even subatomic level, they could possibly even go through our pores. Imagine how creepy that could be. So, while the Atom doesn't get a whole lot of notoriety, he is still one of the most dangerous characters in the DC universe because of what he can do. And if you have knowledge in physics and in biomechanics, you can seriously do somebody some really harsh damage. Yeah, it's as creepy as hell, and it's also as scary as hell. Like, a lot of people say that one of the most dangerous people in the DC universe would probably be somebody like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, or Zatanna. In my case, it's this guy, the Atom. Because they can't shrink down and fly inside your ear like he can. He is very, very dangerous. And just think what his technology could do in the wrong hands.
Discovery.
Really hated having to do that to Catwoman.
Tama called you insanely courageous.
Green Lantern's proven that time after time.
Care to prove it to me now?
Begin.
Oh look, it's a Green Lantern that nobody cares or asked for. Or cares about or asked for, even. Ugh.
Atoms are relatively large, it turns out.
And we won. Neener, neener, neener. We won, we won. Neener, neener, neener. We won. Let's see if we can get some whatchamacallit against being revenge. I don't.
At school,
I
never liked big
I don't care for Green Lantern. It's not Kyle Rayner, I don't care.
Venom is known to affect one's manners.
Begin.
Never cease.
Is it true? Oh.
I think I'll pass this hero test.
Revenge is sweet, guys.
Palmer left me the belt, Cyborg.
What? It was some kind of gift?
I think it's a responsibility.
Begin.
Although where Bane failed, the cyborg is probably going to succeed. Which I'm not altogether too happy about.
Better call an audible.
I've got more than this belt to fight with. I've still got a small advantage.
It's nothing I can't handle.
A small advantage, Arrow. Come on, guys. You know I wasn't gonna lose. Next up, we got Cheetah.
Please, I've already been eaten by Giganta.
Wannabe heroes are too gamey.
Listen, Crouching Tiger, I'm no wannabe.
Begin.
Slipping away?
You're really helping my research.
Place your bets, place your bets. Who's gonna win this, Cheetah or Adam?
I've never seen such weird science.
Thank the goddess of the hunt.
These
claws scratch metal.
I've got more than his belt to fight with.
Looks like we're getting a multiverse anomaly detection. Something fun to do.
You must be Starfire.
You are in my way, Ryan Choi.
Bruce wants to know if you're still a Titan.
Begin.
I don't think it's Starfire. I think it possibly could be Blackfire. Because we're doing a multiverse anomaly, it doesn't really matter if we win or lose. It has no major purpose. Like, we just may get an extra box at the end of this particular fight. So I'm not too worried if I lose this fight, because the anomalies can be very, very hard. Starfire does look great, and she is one of the characters I play a lot when I'm doing a particular event. So yay, we won the anomaly event, and we got an extra box and some gold for it. Woohoo!
Got any advice for an up-and-comer?
I've got a list of things to teach you.
She's got a list of things to teach us, guys. We could be screwed. I didn't happen to see how many fights we've got after this. Blue, did you happen to notice how many more fights are left? After Black Canary?
Microverse?
Yeah, it is kind of weird. And if you're playing a character that has super strength, you can actually toss it at your opponent. So it makes it even weirder. If you're playing a character that doesn't have super strength, you just like do an acrobatical move off of it. So characters like Superman, Supergirl, Starfire, Swamp Thing can all throw the crocodile at their opponent. Whereas characters like Batman, Black Canary and Catwoman all bounce off of it and kind of like somersault over their opponent.
Had your fill yet?
I can't let Dr. Palmer down.
Bada boom!
Adam wins.
Yay, more gear! So 4 more fights, guys, and we'll be calling it a night. So, I kind of hope you've enjoyed this stream. Like I said, it was a lot shorter than yesterday's stream, but we were going through the story modes yesterday.
What kind of teacher
Yeah,
are you?
and gear is very good. It's very
I
useful.
teach quantum physics at Ivy University.
Begin.
I can understand that. She's got some really weird variations of her outfit in this game. I'm kind of hoping they might bring in a TV show version of her outfit.
Some days are just weird, huh?
You'll need to send me an image of that, Blue, because I don't remember the white with the...
I've never seen such weird science.
That's supposed to be clever?
Yeah, I'm not sure of that particular one, so you're going to need to send me an image of that over Discord. can't say as I've seen it, and Supergirl beat me. Well done, Supergirl.
Supergirl wins.
Even if she is wearing a god-awful outfit. But we never give up. Okie dokie.
Easy. I'm just a humble scientist.
You'll be lucky to tickle me.
Bruce says I should learn from best.
Begin.
Let's try an experiment.
I come to Earth in peace.
Adam wins.
And that's Supergirl put down.
Your helmet has a most impractical design.
It'll break your nose just fine.
But it must get sweaty in there.
Begin.
Oh, now I get it. Now I get what you mean, I mean Blue. As Red Hood kicks my ass. Why, Red Hood? Why? Why when we're this close to finishing this tower?
I've still got a small advantage.
Go to sleep, scumbag.
Yeah, there's no way we're winning this fight, guys. See? Knew it. Freaking Jason Todd. Looks awesome though. He looks amazing.
May I borrow your gun for a closer look?
These guns aren't for show.
Oh, Alprat. Yeah, that's true. He is there. He's the very first Atom. I did forget about him, and I do apologise. But he was around long before I was, so it's understandable. Good God, Jason.
Trip to the microverse? You don't look so big to me.
I'm the man with the guns.
I don't want to round 3 with Jason, but it might have to end up that way. Yep. So Jason's giving us a round 3.
Red Hood wins.
We're getting him close every time though.
Begin.
Alright guys, since it is marching on time for me, if we don't win this time, I'll give it one more shot, and then I'm gonna have to call it a stream. So, yeah. But don't worry, I will be back tomorrow with the World for Harley Quinn. Yeah, we're not winning this. See what I mean? But in the meantime, if you're watching this on Twitch, do go down to the Jai Facebook page. There is a little icon for it where you can vote on my next Let's Play.
These guns aren't for show.
Which will either be the Injustice, sorry, not Injustice, Infamous First Light or Lego Jurassic World. Remember guys, your vote does count.
Here I thought you were a hero.
Been dead, done that.
Alright guys, well, we've tried, oh fuck, well, looks like we're gonna try one more time, but I don't think I'm gonna win. I just like to be persistent. Crazy old me. If I definitely get to the end of this and I don't win, I'll call it a stream there. I know, I know. Tomorrow is another day. But tomorrow we will be looking at Harley Quinn's world. And you can join me at 6 PM UK time. Although I think we're technically winning this time around.
Some days are just
Touching wood.
Failure starts with a fall.
take you down to Micro Town.
I'm standing my ground.
Oh, this is so tense. Oh, and we just narrowly made it. Narrowly made it. That was so tense, guys. Like, really freaking tense. And we've got 2 more fights. Damn it. I kinda don't even want to look at this Joker fight. I kinda have to as well.
I used to think you were an urban legend.
Thank you very
I'll
much.
put that one on my resume.
I get theoretical physics, but I don't get you.
Begin.
I think I might be by the end of this fight, Joker.
Some days are just weird, huh?
Temperature here this week is going to swing up and down by 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Is played out.
I've got more than this belt to fight with.
I'll take you down to Micro Town.
How funny of you to say.
Ooh, nasty move. We might be winning this. Woohoo!
Adam wins.
And I'm really sorry that you guys are going to be dealing with temperatures like that. Unfortunately, I cannot control the weather. I am not Storm or Halle Berry.
What could be more fun than studying?
I think this is the final fight.
Then you accept my challenge?
I'm pretty sure.
Adam isn't just a clever name.
Begin.
I don't think I'm going to win this fight though. I might need a second attempt at this fight.
What a remarkable discovery. Don't make me fly up your nose.
You won't get that chance.
Black Adam wins.
At school, I never liked big bullies.
A mere mortal challenges me.
Ooh, so this is round 2. Ding 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 ding.
Begin.
Something tells me this fight might be similar to the Jason Todd one. So it might take me a few tries to get him.
I'm here to save you. You've never seen such weird science.
My magic will reign supreme.
Well, we got close, I think.
What could be more fun than studying physics?
Then you accept my challenge?
The Atom isn't just a clever name.
Begin.
Ooh. Yep, this is definitely going to be the Jason Todd /2 fight. This time with Black Adam.
Some days are just weird, huh? I've still got a small advantage.
Yet you are not winning.
Yep. Definitely round 3. This is gonna be crazy.
At school, I never liked big bullies.
A mere mortal challenges me.
No mere mortal.
Yep.
The Atom.
Begin.
I don't think I'm gonna be winning this one. Is this... Oh, damn it. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna win this, guys. Not with an inch of life like that.
Black Adam wins.
But since we're, like, so close to finishing this...
What could be more fun than studying physics?
Then you accept my challenge?
The Atom isn't just a clever name.
Begin.
On a one-way trip to the microverse?
He's got my first level of health away. Not really happy with the changes they have made to Shazam Legacy, but I got pretty angry when I found out that Marvel is behind it all. Well, yeah. Yes!
Adam wins.
Woohoo! We won! And we can actually call it a stream at that, guys. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. I'm sorry that it's a shorter one today, but these multiverse worlds don't last overly long. I hope you guys have learned a little bit about the Atom. There has been multiple ones, as my friend Penn has, well, Penn's wonderful husband, Blue, has pointed out. The whole time, the whole name thing had pretty much died out until they decided they wanted it to do Captain Marvel movie. Marvel, folks. Marv, folks. Sure did, Shy Fits. Thank you, Blue. As Blue had pointed out, there are multiple different atoms. There has been 3. We've kind of covered 2 of them. And if you ever want to check out what some of the greater stories for the Atom are, I would definitely check out the time when he changes into one of the Indigo tribe members. So, that being said, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the stream. We will be back tomorrow at 6 PM UK time when we take on the following world of Playtime, which is a Harley Quinn world. So until then, guys, I've been Shy452, and I want to thank everybody who's been in the chat that's joined me for this stream. Bye, guys.